Hey you guys, so today I wanted to really break down contouring for you, try and make it as simple as I possibly can, and hopefully that helps. Before we jump into it, I want to let you guys know that this video is sponsored and the product was sent to me, so if you guys have any issues with that, now's the time to click away. And if you don't have issues with it, then we're about to jump right into it. Alright, let's do this. Let me get my hair out of the way. So I'm going to be using the Maybelline Master Contour Kit in shade 20, medium deep. So on the back of the packaging, they actually have it in steps, and they say to do your contour, your blush, and then your highlight, but I'm going to do it the other way around. I like to do my highlight before I do anything else because I feel like it makes it look a little bit more natural. It looks like you're kind of glowing from within, not just like there's highlight kind of like smacked on your face, you know what I mean? So I'm going to go ahead and take that highlight color, and I'm just going to apply it to the tops of my cheekbones. Just right underneath my eye there, and then I basically just blend out in circular motions downwards. And if I ever feel like it's a little bit too harsh, I can just take my fingers and kind of go over those edges. But I never really feel like it's too harsh. So I just kind of keep applying that until I just feel like, you know, I'm blinding people with my highlight. You can also take a little bit of this and go right down your nose with it if you want. And I'm going to take some up the sides of my head. But you don't have to do that. But you can. This shade is actually really nice because I find that a lot of drugstore brands tend to have highlights that are really like chunky, like they have like big chunks of glitter in it kind of thing, but this is just a nice sheen for once. Next, I'm going to be taking my contour shade right here. I'm literally just doing this all over the place. I'm not following their method at all. So I just took my product right on the edge of my brush, not on the very top. The reason being is because I'm going to take that brush now and I'm going to place it right underneath the cheekbone, and I'm just going to start sweeping down. And then you can do your circular motions blending upwards. You typically don't want to blend it down unless you're going for some kind of character makeup, because the whole reason of contouring your cheekbones is to lift them and make them appear higher, and that's pretty much it. So I'm just going right under my cheekbones, and then I just basically blend it into that highlight. And if you ever go too heavy with your contour, you can just take your foundation brush and just basically go like that, or swipe upwards and just fade it a little bit. So you can kind of see that this starts to basically just shape my face a little bit. The whole point of contouring traditionally was to make your face look more oval shaped, which is the ideal face shape. I say just make your face whatever shape you want it to be. You know what I mean? You can see that it definitely slims the face. It makes my cheekbones appear a little bit higher, and that's pretty much what we're going for. Personally, I don't like to bring my contour right down to my lips, as you'll see in contour maps and stuff like that, and sometimes on Instagram people will do it with like the really intense cream contour and stuff like that. I feel like it's just a little bit too dramatic for every day, but that said, if that's what you like to do, just play around with it, try different shapes, look at what kind of maps people are using to contour, and just try and see what you like best. I usually bring my contour right to where my iris would start if I'm looking straight ahead, and that's as far as I'll take it. And then I'll typically take just a little bit of that contour, again taking it on the side of my brush, and I just go along the sides of my temple. This is more so just to make me look tan than anything, but it does definitely slim the face a little bit. If you feel like you have a particularly large forehead, you can go across the top as well. Just depends what your face shape is and what you kind of like to look like. Again, if you go too heavy with this, you can kind of stipple over top with your foundation brush. But is there such thing as too heavy? Not really. Now, personally, I rarely contour my nose for every day. The reason being is because I'm just like, you know, I don't know, I don't feel like it looks that nice in person, just on the day-to-day. It's one thing for photos, but personally I just feel not so comfortable wearing a nose contour every day. That said, a couple of you have been asking me how you would go about doing this, so let's do it. I'm going to jump to a different contour kit. This is the Master Contour in number 10. It just has a little bit of a cooler contour shade, which is what we want if we're going to be contouring a nose. And I'm just going to grab that on a little fluffy brush, and I'm basically just going to go down the sides of my nose. And basically, the closer together you make these two lines, the thinner your nose will appear. This is key. Don't just leave it like this, unless you want to. But I'm going to take my foundation brush again and just stipple over top of it, so we can basically fade it and make it look a little bit more natural. You don't want to blend the contour too far onto the sides of your nose, or it just kind of looks weird in my opinion. So you basically just want to keep that just a light shadow. Jumping back to the number 20 palette, I'm going to grab that blush right from the center, and I'm just going to apply that basically on the apple of the cheek and then right between where your contour and your highlight would be. I like finishing with the blush because I feel like it just pulls it all together. It kind of almost blends that contour and highlight to be one, so it doesn't look like these stripes on your face. It just kind of makes it look like a nice, you know, finished look in my opinion. So that is everything, you guys. I recommend playing around with different shapes, seeing what you like, seeing what you don't like, doing it heavier, lighter, seeing what is going to be best for your face. Contouring definitely takes time to learn and to feel comfortable in. Personally, I feel like it's easier to go with powders first if you're just learning and starting out. So that is everything, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video and learned something cool today. Let me know what you'd like to see next in the comments below, and I will get back to you. Alright guys, peace out.